Hello everybody, it's me Sam here and Torrent WoopaGaming, and today we're showing you the Showcase Standalone plugin for Bucket. This is by Kint and Sorklin. So Dan, what does this plugin do?
Well, this plugin is completely identical to the Showcase plugin, but it's just without the dependencies that the Showcase plugin needs. So this is by far a bit more lightweight and a bit easier to use because it doesn't rely on Spout and some other libraries which Showcase did originally need to use. So Sam, would we like to cover some of the commands?
Okay, so the main command is just scs help. This will just show you a list of all the commands you can do. Now we're going to create a nice basic showcase to start with, just to display our items. And this is nice and easy. When we type in scs display and then the item ID, or you can just use this and it will display the item you're holding. So there we go, the nice display one there. And I can right click on it and it says item on display, diamond, and then the owner there, xTorrent.
Indeed.
We can transfer ownership as well of showcases by doing scs owner and then the new owner, so for instance Sam here. And then right click showcase. And as you can see now that we right click it, it'll say at Sam here.
Yes.
And this will become more useful when we do buy and sell showcasing. And then we're going to do that now. So the first thing I want to do is a sell showcase. So this is similar to the display one, where we do scs sell and then either the item ID, or we can just use this. This is generally easier because then you just use what you're holding. The amount we're going to sell, so for instance we can sell it in stacks of 5s or stacks of 2s, but easier just to sell it at 1. And then the price of each item, so 20 or whatever you like it to be.
Ah, there we go.
So there we go, we have the iron ingot there. If I left click it, I can see the shop type, so sell, how much it is, and how much inventory it's got. Now Torrent here needs to right click it and actually fill it up with some iron ingots.
Ah, there we go, we get some sort of like, we get like a chest inventory. Yeah. So if I go and search for iron ingots, I get 64 of them. And fill those up. Sam should be able to buy all 64.
So if I left click, I can buy all 64 of them. Oh, right click, sorry.
And as you can see, the inventory is going down when Sam buys them, which is awesome.
There we go. So that's the easiest way to add items back into the shop, is to simply just right click and open up the inventory. There is a command to do it, and that is scs add, I believe, and then the amount that you're holding, but that's just easier to right click it.
Indeed.
Okay, so that's the sell one. We can also do a buy one as well. This is exactly the same as the sell one, just we use buy in place of sell, and this will allow other players to come along and actually sell you their gold.
Indeed.
So for instance,
one thing to note is if you just do scs buy this and then unlimited, you can sell an unlimited amount and the price defaults is 1. So if Sam wants to sell some of his stuff there.
So if I right click, I can sell you 1 gold ingot for 1, so you should be getting money now. And if I left click, I can see here the information, how much inventory it's got, the price, and the item in question as well.
So as Sam mentioned earlier, we can transfer ownership of different shops, or showcases really. So with the buy and the sell, I'm going to transfer them to Sam and then showcase me buying stuff from them. So it's scs owner Sam Kia, scs owner Sam Kia. Right, so if I get myself some iron ingots.
Oh yeah, you buy this.
Oh, they're buying those. Yeah. So I'm buying all the ingots from Sam. There you go.
And it's coming up on my screen as you're buying it, and I'll show you how to remove those messages in just a second. So you want to sell those then?
I'm going to sell these to Sam. And just to note, if you shift click, you sell all your stack or buy all the stack that's remaining there.
That's quite handy.
Is indeed.
Right, so if we type in scs message ignore, this will remove all the messages we've got. So whenever someone buys something from my shop, it will spam me with messages of them buying stuff. So I can just choose to ignore that. And again, I can choose to have it back if I do SES message and then receive, and then transaction messages will now be received. I can also do SES last to see my last transaction, so it'll give you information about the client, the owner,
Oh, that's
what
handy.
you did, and how much. And you can also undo the transaction as well by doing SES undo. But note there is a 2-minute timeout by default, so you can't undo it unless the time's run out, and you must have the items and the players must have the correct amount. So that's just something to note there. Okay, so we can also change the price of something by doing SES price and then the new price. So for instance, I can set this to 5 and then I right click on the gold. I've now set the gold to be bought at 5 as opposed to 1.
Of course,
So
this will only work for shop owners. So if Sam gives the ownership to me,
SES owner next time, right click, there you go.
SCS price and then 20. There you go, it's updated.
So now when I left click I can see the price there is now 20, and you can also add more of the same items as well by doing SES add and then the amount, but like I said before, it's easier just to right click and fill it up.
It is a lot easier to do that, to be honest.
And we can also change the buy and sell amount as well by doing SES amount and then the amount we want to. So at the moment it's by default 2, by default 1, sorry. And then you can set the new limit. So this will be the how many someone can buy.
Yeah.
So people just can't waste all your money on something.
Indeed.
Which is quite handy. And I believe that's pretty much a general overview. There are some actual admin commands which we'll just go over now. So SES destroy, and this will put it into destroy mode, and you simply just right click and showcase and it'll just destroy one. SES clear will temporarily clear floating items on the showcases.
Just did it there.
Yeah, so if some of them have fallen off or they appear to be off, you can use this command. SES disable will disable the showcases, and then again SES enable will enable the showcases, and we'll reload the config and reload the plugin and whatnot. And then SES reload will also just reload all the shops and the storage and whatnot and just reload the whole thing.
Indeed.
So that's it really. Anything else you want to add?
Well, not really. I think we've covered most things. I'm glad there is a new variation to Showcase, because I did like Showcase. It was good for creating, little shops for servers and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's quite handy. Nice and easy to set up. It's quite useful because then players can actually visually see the item.
Yeah.
And it floats just nicely on those blocks, doesn't it?
Regarding installation, just drag and drop the plugin into your plugins folder, and no extra configuration needed to get it running first time. So yeah.
And there's no extra libs, of course, because it is ShowCase standalone.
You just put in your plugins and that's all you need.
So there you go. Thanks for watching. It's been me, Sam here on WoopaGaming, signing out.
See you later.